After 8 years of Premier and Treasurer Peter Godwin, a team of two delivering their debut budget.
It's our budget. It reflects the fantastic legacy of Peter Godwin as Premier, but I think it's a new stage as well for us as a leadership team.
The pain of $5 billion of debt is on the horizon.
The bulk of that borrowings that we've adopted is to reflect our infrastructure program. The budget shows that we are continuing to invest, and that is on the back of borrowing.
And every year health costs grow. The state is set to spend money on software and computers that will link all parts of the health system. It will keep funding new hospital beds, which were opened during the pandemic. And there's money for paramedics and prison health. But staffing is a key issue.
Unless we pay equal pay for equal care, we are just not going to get the doctors, we're not going to get the staff.
There's money for school upgrades and for the new Brighton High School, and $10 million for outdoor learning areas.
Until they put a serious recruitment strategy together to attract teacher and teacher assistants to Tasmania, we will be left with the shortfall that we're currently experiencing.
There are no surprises in infrastructure spending. The long-promised Bridgewater Bridge is almost fully funded. $53 million over the next year will be used to begin an ambitious target of building 10,000 affordable homes over the next decade.
We're very pleased in the business sector to see not just a budget with a heart, but a budget that still invests in infrastructure around the state. This will see our economy continue to grow.
Future interest rate rises loom as a problem for the budget, impacting house prices and the cost of government debt. Then there's the GST. It makes up 2/3 of Tasmania's government revenue. At the moment, the state has a guarantee it won't be worse off because of a boost to Western Australia's share. But that guarantee ends in 4 years.
It's got to continue. We will be raising it with the federal government and leaving them in no doubt that no worse off guarantee is a requirement, and it's our continuing position.
But most Tasmanian households are focused on their own budgets, as many struggle to make ends meet. The government has promised to help with the rising cost of living by keeping existing concessions on utilities and payments to alleviate council rate rises. Free bus travel will not be extended.
Are there any new concessions in the budget? You've talked about the cost of living in the speech. Are there any new measures?
What's new in the concession space is that we're reflecting the increase to the CPI in the concessions to increase it to $305 million over 4 years.
For the 120,000 Tasmanians that are living below the poverty line, I think there's not going to be much to alleviate those cost of living pressures in this budget.
The government's not discounting further economic shocks from COVID. They're keeping some cash for unexpected expenses, adding an extra $300 million to the Treasurer's reserve over 4 years.